We had an idea that we have to do a huge public awareness campaign about public libraries and services that public libraries offer in Estonia. Because when we looked at the strategic documents about in Estonia about digital inclusion and social inclusion, we didn't find the word library in these documents. So we understood that we need to get the public's attention to the libraries, because libraries can do so much in these matters, but the decision makers didn't consider it. We decided to do the campaign before the parliamentary elections in Estonia, and we decided to do an outdoor campaign right after all the politicians took away their posters. We decided to put the library posters right to the same places. And because the amount 15,000 euros, we know that it's not enough to do everything we wanted, so we decided to focus on outdoor campaign, on visual campaign, so that when people walk around the city of Tallinn, that they would see the library everywhere, that when they're waiting for the bus, they would see the library. We decided to use extraordinary and different library services to get people's attention. For instance, we advertised our service that the people can actually borrow sports equipment from the library, and we use this football advertise. And in Estonia, it's raamatokokku. It means that in the slang that go quickly to the library, but it also means football. And people started to quote actually this poster. They went to the library and said, "I came quick to the library." So I came quickly to the library. We also found out that children are very good library advocates. When grown-ups wanted to go past the posters and they didn't pay attention to it, then actually children stopped them and said, "Hey, you can play at the library." So they got the grown-ups' attention also to the posters. And of course, we also had a poster which said the library teaches to use Christmas presents. And we hope that this would make people to ask, what kind of Christmas presents do you teach how to use? And it did. It actually gave the reaction we hoped for. People asked, can you tell us about these Christmas presents which you learn how to teach to use? So I think we got quite good feedback. And now because of this campaign, we might actually get a brand new service to our library, which I think is really, really good. We got some new contacts because of this campaign. And so the campaign has really, really been worth it. During this campaign, we also didn't want to get only the public's attention, but attention of the policymakers. And I think that we did receive the attention. Of course, not all policymakers, but we have some examples. We had, as we said, we had Estonia parliamentary elections, and before the election day was actually the annual meeting of the Estonian Librarians Association. And the association invited one politician from all the major parties to debate about libraries. And in that debate, we also discussed matters that we had raised in the campaign. And we think that the politicians were more aware of what libraries are than in previous annual meetings. So we kind of hope that because of that, it would be also easier to change the Public Libraries Act and the way it supports libraries' roles, which we have today. It means in digital and social inclusion. I would like to say to everyone who is considering applying this grant that don't hesitate, do it. It is worth it. Just set the goals and think big. And when we think big, we can do better.